Welcome to Nevermind the Furthermore. Wait a minute, this music isn't right, the scene isn't right. Hang on. That's more like it. And now it's time for the show for all creatives. Nevermind the Furthermore. Your source for conversation, inspiration, and fun. With your host, Nicholas Anthony Tockert. He's an artist, a writer, a swordsman, and a game designer. He knows how to use the sword and axe in historical battles without anybody getting hurt too much. He's also the Manatee Man, master of marketing. And he may even have a guest or two. One thing, though, to be certain. Just don't call him a cryptid. With that, it's about time for the show. So sit back, enjoy, and have some coffee and chat with us.
Good morning, Nevermornings. I'm your host with the most, Mr. Nicholas Anthony Tockert, coming at you over the airways, spareways, and any way I can get in their ways, trying to bring you a little bit of, technical difficulty, a little bit of holiday cheer. Because, folks, just because Christmas has come, and Christmases have went, and this Christmas was heaven sent, doesn't mean we don't get to keep the spirit alive, because I've had, far too many people yucking my yum over Christmas, and I'm not standing for it anymore. And two, we are in my happy season, the space between Christmas and New Year's, where the majority of the requirements have been made. Unfortunately, I have some entanglements for New Year's Eve day. But they will be endured and possibly be successful. I am making my way through it. As you can see, I am plucking my new wonderful, look at this. Isn't this just delightfully atrocious shirt that my beloved wife gave me as part of my Christmas? Because Joe Bachman will be, not Joe Bachman, Joe D. McPhee will be asking, yes, Joe, I did win Christmas. But, a close competitor was our friend Cindy Koepp, who sent me a package, and it was her game Stellaris, which may still be available. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to try this out. But let's talk, guys. We are barreling towards the end of the year, and now that Christmas is over and my wife is on family break, I do not know how much more I will get done, but I'm not going to simply stop because I have, limited options. No. It is my extreme pleasure to try to keep going. And I keep going by thanking the folks that keep the lights on. First and foremost, Joe Bachman of Joe Bachman Technologies, who donated yet another year of StreamYard, so that when the previous year pops over and they say, "Oh, Mr. Tockert, we need cash," I will be able to say, "Yes, allow me to thank you with cash." This is wonderful. We're also made possible by the sales of the Simple Sword, the Fighting Axe, the Simple Spear, the whole Simple Sword series, which will be going on more into 2023. The Big Stompy Robots core book and games, all these are available through Amazon. and the Hybrids, the Sons of Gods, the role-playing game. This is the Quick Play Edition, which is still available through LukeStoneStudios.com. We will soon be launching the, just a matter of, about 2 weeks, give or take, the full version through Indiegogo. Now, unfortunately, for reasons not explained, that project has already been shadow banned by the forces that be, meaning that Indiegogo is doing nothing to promote or allow it to be found on searches. I assume it's something to do with Luke's reputation, as I don't know. But it is not right nor just. So I will be, when that goes live, plugging that a lot. This is what we do. I got to find that out Christmas. But I hope you guys are doing great. I know I seem a little low energy. I was up very late last night with the family. We had a very long drive back, and there was a minor calamity at the Benton County Public Library that is being handled by their professional staff. Everyone is okay, but a water main burst, so there have to be repairs and cleanup. It should not affect the collection, but as news happens there, we will keep everyone appraised. Also, let's get talking, because I want to know, what did you guys ask for Christmas, and what did you get? For those of you who are into that, more importantly, what moved you this year? What brought you joy of kith and kin and family? Was it the traditions? Was it the music? Was it, simple greed? Some people are very greed motivated, and at least I know what you're about. I've got no beef with that. And what those who should celebrate other holidays, those tracking Yule. Donna Carlene is doing a wonderful job of breaking down the days of Yule through a wonderful set of meditations that she needs to write down, even as a little thing, because I believe it would sell to her fellow practitioners. What of the season has brought you joy? Now, I know some of you are going to rattle and yell your bah humbugs, and that is okay. I feel it. I understand. This has been a trying year, and adulthood sucks. However, I do encourage you to find whatever childlike glee you can in the world. There's no reason to be continually dour, even if things get difficult. I would like to cite someone that I believe we can all agree to be a very interesting and admirable individual, Keanu Reeves. Now, let's go. And also, before I go on, congratulations, you all survived the generational cold snap of doom that loomed all over us, even though indeed Sub-Zero won. I wish he wouldn't take his fights quite so serious. And yes, the Empire, to those of you who know, did indeed make a stunning effort to try to wipe me out. However, they fell prey to a little bit of Shadow Clone Jutsu, which I used to make a whole mess of surrogate Nicks to run around the field looking confusing for them, so that I might stay inside, tend to my own matters, and sip hot cocoa in peace. One must have contingency plans. Now, I also have something, and I don't want to forget it, so I want to talk about it. I received another gift that has relevance to this lovely channel, in that someone by the name of Kelly Austin sent me both a request to promote, and I'm adjusting the comment dumps that are going on. I'm aware. I will get to you guys, but I want to get to a couple of people who I haven't gotten to, and I have not gotten to read this yet, but I'm eager to do so. She sent me this. So, there we go. A world full of paranormal genetics, those who become creatures of ancient myth, and those who remain true humans. A world with dark and villainous plotting, pain, and despair. So basically, we have something that sounds very much like a pulpy version of Hybrids, with just a possible pinch of steampunk, but very, very, very pulpy. Ooh. And I have that document waiting for download to read. And I may get my fingers on the paper one because I'm much more comfortable reading for joy in paper. So I am very excited to see that coming, and I hope you guys look up Kelly Austin and her links and things. I will get more information from her as it comes, and I will share it with you. Probably do a proper review. Now that we're here, we have done that. I am going to run an ad. Yes. I'm going to run an ad briefly because I can.
Hi, this is Kat. During the school year, I'm Mrs. Rothermel, but otherwise, I'm Rock and Roll Art Goddess, writing about my past and filming the present. I need you to join my Rock and Roll Art army and to check out my merch on Zazzle.com. What started out as journal therapy is now 4 books, I see, and an Instagram account to blow off steam, becoming a book, with another to do the same. A short film for a friend. No, this is not the end. Peace, love, and let me art.
Let Cat art. It always makes me happy. So please support Kat Rothmel. She's an amazing lady. When I redo my office, there will be so many Rock and Roll Art Goddess stickers available and up. And I am going to do. Oh, yes. Okay, I have to explain a bit of humor before I get into this because I felt myself starting to laugh. Last night, I recommended a program to my family, my parents and my brother, who's staying over there for a couple days. Reacher on Amazon Prime. If you like large good guys punching bad guys because they did bad things, with just a very dry wit, it's a good show. There's some humor. It is a mature program in that there is extreme violence, some nudity, things like that, foul language, but great fun if that's your jam. And sometimes, as was best said in Babylon 5, I like that, they were the bad guys, we were the good guys, and they made a very satisfying thump when they hit the ground. I like that in my media. It's not asking a lot. I know it's fiction, but I like to see the good guys win and the bad guys lose in a proportionately painful manner. Now that I've knocked some of that out, I've got it in my ad for the amazing Kat Rothermel done. Let's hit your comments and see if we can't just... Oh, there's another comment done. Cool. Catch up. I'm hoping Kelly Austin shows up in the comments to put some of her links to however folks can get to you. Okay. Carl was first through the door at 9:25. Yes, I was a little late getting the video set up. I took Christmas Eve off. I prepped everything, did the video to promote helping a dear friend, which I will be getting into a little later. Hoping you guys can reach out and be of use to her. And but let's see what you guys are up to. Carl Witzman was first through the door at 9:25. I went out, conquered the cold, sort of, and did weekly shopping and still got back in time for the show. That's right. Carl is why it's warmer. He reached out. He went, "That is enough, cold. Behave." And he was just such a force of personality. He just drove, friends, he just drove the cold back up north. Can't you see Carl Witzman standing defiant against the torrent of the subarctic breezes? Just, no, you get off my lawn, cold. And he shook his fist mightily, and the cold did get off his lawn. He continues, I got here before Donna and Joe Bachman. Donna says, I just now got the link, so you're getting here first doesn't count for me. Counts for me. As we witness Carl Witzman rounding out 2022 with a surprise villain arc. Richie says, yeah, I gotta do that later. Meet up with my cousin to give him money. Apparently the furnace went out at Dad's place. My cousin is going to fix the furnace. That's why I'm giving him money. I'm just glad you have money to give somebody to help somebody. Hey there, Rich. Hope your dad's okay. Thought I stated that in the previous comment, and then it sounded like I'm just randomly giving my cousin money. Yeah, but this time of year, no one would bash. Well, giving your cousin random money is nice, but it's even better that it's going to a good cause. Alrighty. And a bunch of people are coming through the door because we're getting comment dumps. Excellent. Kind of figured the last two sentences went together. Yeah, Richie's brain hasn't woken up enough yet playing Richie this. Lydia. Honey. Hi. Good morning. Can you please fix the teleprompter? Thank you. Richie says, yeah, Richie's brain hasn't woken up enough to brain yet. Playing Richie this morning will be Zombie Rich. Oh! Dooba-doo-ba-doo. Oh! Donna Carleen, who I haven't greeted, folks. Hi, Carl. Hi, Donna. Hi, Richie. And/or Zombie. Sorry, Zombie Rich. Let me speak to you in the language of you. Is stay. Wherein the zombie in me recognizes the zombie in you. Both kitties are lying in my window, indulging in self-bathing. That's what we're going to go with. That's very wholesome and pleasant, and we're going to go that way. I like that. My uncle and godfather, look at my boy, among my furnace, they massacred it, was half owner of the HVAC company that my dad used to work for. My cousin worked there for a bit before starting his own contracting company. Cool. Shop small, support local business. I'm all for that. Not if he's done. It's not cool. And Donna comes in. Not if he's done his job right. Cracks herself up. Wow, did I kill everyone? It sure went quiet. Well, you just burst on the scene atop a purple dragon dropping jokes like that. How are we supposed to respond? Woo. Sorry, watching a guy with 200K subscribers complain that he didn't do as well as he wanted this year. Boo-hoo-hoo. Now, I'm sure that guy had to work very hard to get to the point where he had so many subscribers. I hope he's doing right by them. I wouldn't trade mine for his. I love you guys far too much for that silliness. And we all have plans and goals and things that go astray. We all do our best. So yeah, he could perhaps be more do more gratitude for the situation he's in. And that's his loss, because it just proves that you can't buy happiness. There are some people who lust simply for more. It's not that they have a goal in mind, not even the journey. They just want more. And if they ever got it all, if they got every last bit of whatever it is, they'd fall into a malady because there's nothing left to get. It's a sickness, and they should be pitied. Rebuked when they try to tell you it's your lifestyle, the lifestyle to live, but pitied. Good morning, Carl, Donna, Rich, and the rest of the normal Neverians. The Nevermorians. Yes, it is. Good morning, Joe Bachman. I hope you have had a wonderful morning. I hope you got up this morning, got your teeth flossed, had a good time, and just made it through your day. Hey there. Hey there, Michaela. You're here and you're doing early. We're all happy to see you. Let's get on going. Squirrely, I don't know. This song fell out of my mind, don't you know? It's an uh-oh. Hey, I need to get back to the comments. Okay. Carl Winston faints. Michaela! Tidbits and Scribbles tomorrow at 7 p.m. When does Tribbits and Scribbles? Yeah, folks. My secret identity of Captain Dyslexia. Man, Doc Syndrome is firing off today. See if that doesn't reset. Sometimes my brain's a bit like an Etch-a-Sketch, and I just have to clear the synapses, the little gray cells. They are not firing properly this morning. LOL, Carl. Donna, she moved it to Tuesday, so we will have to watch Dispatches from Outside the Box quicker. Hey, Michaela. Because of my day job, Tidbits will have to be on Tuesday night. Will be on Tuesday nights instead of Mondays. Okay. Wait, 7 p.m. our time? Is there, friends, colleagues, an image, a graphic, if you will, that has, because we used to have one when there was a big group, that works as a TV guide for broadcasting of all these scheduled internet shows, because I have trouble remembering who's what, where, when. For those of you who don't know, a TV Guide was a book that they published when people watched broadcast TV that had a listing of what was on for each time block on each channel. And now most fancy TVs have this thing, that you can scroll to look through that very few people use. Wait, 7 p.m. our time or 8 p.m. EST? Yes, 7 p.m. Central. So 7 p.m. Central is 8 p.m. EST. Hey there, Joe. I see Michaela's tweeting Joe. So to recap, Tidbits and Scribbles will be on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Central on her YouTube channel. Yay! Joe Box is like, do you want to find the works of some great creators? IndieCD.org. I'm there. Why aren't you? I'd like to finish some works from a mediocre content creator. Sorry, Carl says. Don't know any of those. We're all fabulous here. That's right. And so are you. Get your stuff out there. I will not. Look, I got a whole world in my head and I'm skishing it. I am not tolerating self-defamation today, folks. I said too many people have yucked in my yum. I'm done. Y'all rock. You need to rock. Go forth boldly, defiantly creating, and be proud of yourselves. And while you're being defiant, defiantly hit that like so that I can defiantly tell off YouTube for not pushing my stuff around. And subscribe. Lay waste to the subscribe button. Be sure to ring that bell to sound out the noise, to let it echo across the hills and valleys of this good earth that independent creators are here creating independently, and they will not be silenced, stopped, paused, or interfered with by the meddling mortals who dare attempt to raise their feeble logic in light of our grandeur. Now I'm starting to feel like me. Was that the moment Nick woke up? No, but I'm getting closer. LOL, says Michaela. For easier access to independent. Awesome! For the Independent Creators Directory, check out the ICD app on Android. bit.ly/ICD app. iOS version of the app coming out at some point. Just wow. Yep, I will be all over that in the near future because I love me some app. Also, for those who do live streams, I figured out how to get an RSS feed of the YouTube channels to display on the profile page. It will show the 5 latest videos you've uploaded streamed. That is so cool! Joe Bachman, you rule beyond measure. Want to read about some of the things construction workers see on the job site or plow drivers see on the roads? Check out https://bit.ly/tales of the highway. Yes. Richie's the most expensive week of the year. Christmas couple days later, my youngest B-day, then another couple days, my wedding anniversary. Yes! Congratulations on all of that. And you should be enjoying it. And if it's expensive, well, expensive days suck, but it make them enjoyable. Hey, Kelly Carlisle. Oh, wait. Technical difficulty. Give me just a second. Is that? Yep. Okay, we're going to do that. Cool. Awesome. Good morning, Kelly. Kelly Carl Witzman. Hi, Kelly. F. Mikhail got an Ergo keyboard and mouse. They are amazing. Game changers. It takes a little while to get used to the different hand thing, but they are incredible. And I have a comment dump, so we'll do a dance. Okay, cool. And we'll find where I was. Oh, wow. Okay, y'all are keeping it up and popping. Did I? Let me check something. I want to check because I wanted to. Let me see. Is this still coming up? Yep, it is. Good. I've had some difficulty with some stuff disappearing that I put on StreamYard. It was on my end. I got it fixed, but I needed to double check that. Yeah, tell me how it's working for you. It does take some adjustment, but it's so much nicer. Oh, that's cool, Michaela. Joe loves Ergo mice, but I don't type nearly properly enough to use an Ergo keyboard. I don't, but it still helps with the hand pain. Thanks, Carl. I now have 2 keyboards and 2 separate laptops to sell. Cool. I mean, I hate to say it, but wipe it clean. You've got yourself a little extra money coming. Richie says, it's been a rough year and Christmas kicked my butt this year. It'll hopefully be better yet next. It will. And I believe it will be great. And I believe that you can make things awesome. Kelly Carlisle says, hi, everyone. Hope you all had a great Christmas holiday. I did. I got some wonderful gifts. I got a new book that I get to read by Kelly Austin. I get to promote stuff. And I have good friends. My family's all safe. I consider myself truly blessed. I hope you guys all are as well. Hi, Carl. Hope you're doing well. Hope you've been well. Hey, Kelly. Hi, Kelly. Everybody's greeting. Hello, everyone. I just woke up again. Oh, did the dulcet tones of my voice put you to sleep? I'm sorry. I know when that can happen from time to time. Good Yule, all. And to you. Morning, all. Morning, Nick. Good morning, Joe D. McPhee. We talked about you a bit already, but you know when you hit the show. We hit here at WNTF. Nevermind the Furthermore. Have to run your ad.
Hi, I am Joe D. McPhee. I am the host of From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher. And I want to cordially invite you to watch our show Saturdays at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. On our show, we will have different guests as well as talk about the comic book industry and pop culture. And every so often, I might actually do a drawing session or a 3D rendering session every here and there. So once again, I want to invite you to watch From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher right here on the broadcast channel that you're looking at, whether it be Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Hope to see you there. and make certain that you catch From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thanks.
He's always got something to say. It's a fascinating thing. How are you doing, Joe? I hope you've had a wonderful Christmas. Good morning, Jody. Michaela Jade. I'm working on getting my next Vela novel finished. First 2 episodes are up now. Go read them on Amazon. Awesome! Link it, dear. Morning, Joe Bachman. How's the directory going? It's just got an app. That's what's going. Hey, Jody. Okay, didn't notice the asking if pop. Okay. Morning, Carl Witzman. From the Desk of Small Press Publisher. It's going well. Just need to get with you to get your profile up there. Folks, we need to send some money to Joe Bachman. I'm serious. Y'all need to hook Joe Bachman up because he is doing wonders for us. It's okay, and it says, Pops is okay. He's feeling no pain, not since September, and never will again. I'm sorry, Rich. Hugs for Rich. It slipped my mind, and that wasn't meant to be callous. It was just whenever I hear, somebody's house, my first thought is there okay? I'm also the guy who sends Christmas greetings to accounts and then remembers that there's nobody active on the other end of it. That's one of the hardest parts of the holidays. People come and people go out of our lives. And sometimes it's painful not to be able to wish them a happy holiday of whatever they're believing. I do the Christian thing. But yeah. Sorry I had to have a little moment of silence there because we lost a lot of people, and sometimes you just have to stop for a second and think. You fall under the category of your profile being a Christmas gift like many of the others on here. You are so freaking sweet, Joe. Thank you for taking time out for my Nicholas. Yeah, Kelly, I was happy. The very first thing I did coming through the door was plugging your wonderful book because I'm genuinely excited. Thank you for sending it to me. Well, if he's done his job right in the summer, it better be cool. Nice catch, Rich. Grew up in an HVAC family, was forced into it for a bit in the preteens and early teens. I know a fair amount of the jokes. Good man. We need to get Dan Hallfield to do another Rising Tide schedule. Whew! Glad I paused and blinked at that one. If someone wants to get me all the times and titles and folk shows, I'll put together something for each time zone and not just the U.S. ones. That is a wonderful thing to do. Thank you, Rich. Collating data into an easily digestible report is why I get paid the mediocre bucks in the day job. Well, I'm the only technical trainer we have that learns the actual freaking tech. Speaking of that, I am delighted about something that I am downloading right now. I am a user. And when I say that, I mean I'm the kind of person I can turn on a computer, I can make it go. In the past, I was much better at doing behind-the-scenes stuff. I learned to program in BASIC way back in the day. Not that saying I learned to program in BASIC wasn't enough. And, some glorious web design stuff, not far as BASIC, but, I never got to learn the hardware. And I was actually just talking about how even in college, they would not allow me to take a course on introductory computer hardware. I just wanted to get to the nuts and bolts of things to try to understand it better. And I found this journey to be frustrating. Well, I was this very morning on my Xbox, as I usually am, setting things up for the day. And I found out that they actually made a PC simulator game, PC building simulator. And the purpose is twofold. Some people really, you think it's fun, and to be able to teach kids the basics of how this works. What does what? And I thought, well, shoot, as it's on sale for $5, I can use this to learn. You may not know this because as adults, we are taught to put childish things away. You're an adult. It's time to I put such childish things away. Think as an adult, act as an adult. Well, here's the thing. When you want to learn the basics of something new, there is nothing wrong with a children's primer. I have a partial book written that I've neglected for some time. It's already quite a bit longer than most of my wares. That I need to revisit. That actually has that as a partial theme. So it's in a fantasy setting, so it's a little more elaborate. But that's my way of thinking. And if we can gamify education, whatever we're trying to learn, it's easier to learn. And it is high time. There's a lot of stuff that's coming because part of my coming into 2023 is there is BS I'm no longer tolerating in my life. And one is the feeling of pressure that you have to learn in a specific manner, that the only way education matters is if you get it through a codified format. And that's just not true. Learn how to do something. And if you don't know how to do it, there is nothing wrong with finding a children's guide to whatever and starting your education right there. Go down to the library, go down wherever, find it in a simple format that you can process and enjoy. There is a false narrative, and it's actually a trope in most games, that complexity equals quality. That it is better to have a complex, than a simple. If you're playing an RPG, you need 15,000 rules and all these books and systems, and you need a computer in your pocket to run it. I don't believe that. I write simple games that are easy to play and fast to do and fast to fun, because that's how I learn. And then when I'm doing it, if I've learned it from a fun way instead of a misery-induced grind, I have more fun. You too are allowed to walk that path of learning and elevating yourself in a way that's actually enjoyable. I believe that's a trap by the people who don't want you to be able to do your own stuff. That is just a type of gatekeeping, and I won't stand for it. So there. Okay, now let's see. Rich, I think Dan has it in a spreadsheet. If he's too busy, if he's not too busy, I imagine, he might share. Sorry about the weird F. My puppy hit the keyboard. You're fine, Kelly. I do so many typos, misspeaks, and malaprops that I could never hold it against anybody. Yeah, Dan and I nerd out about our spreadsheets. I feel you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, Grant Lankard. And a few of you need to send me ads. I need a Carl Witzman ad for Mad Gasser Cheerleader and his upcoming novel and things. I need Donna Carly ads. I need Richie, when he finishes things, to make ads. Please give me ads I can promote. And possibly something else from you, Grant. I don't know if I have a good Beowulf ad. I want to promote you guys. I'm not charging people for my ads. Now, if you want me to be sure to run your ad all the time, feel free to reach out, and I will gladly accept money to ensure your ad runs. But I try to get everybody who's at least participating. Let's see. Sorry about the... There we go. Morning, Grant. Everybody's happy. Glad to see. Hope you had a wonderful Christmas. I really did. Hey, Michaela. Every time I see that, it's, hey there, Michaela. And I'm gone again. Hey, Grant, good to see you got a mention in that magazine. Oh, he did? Cool. Rich, have to sound onerous. Get to run his ad, get it, which makes it sound like we want to, and we do watch play it. Okay. Oh, I just got a notice. Was it from one of you guys? Let's see. Did somebody send me a message saying, here's something useful? Oh, no. It is Spotify, I believe, is trying to sell me something. And with that, my phone is getting buzzified so that I can look into people's comments later. Cool. Thanks, Carl. It's cool, brother. I understand. And that's why this year was really rough. I understand. You're fine. I had a very nice Christmas, though I didn't get to see my family. We're going over later this week when the weather isn't so crappy. That is wonderful. We managed to get up to see mine, but we were waiting till the last possible minute to see if it would get better. And we did, and had a grand time. My wife is a hero for doing the driving. I don't drive as much as I used to. We figured that we can celebrate Christmas any day of the year. There's nothing special about December 25th. Not for certain holidays, no. I find, having worked too many jobs that demanded it, that holidays can be slid as long as everyone is mostly consenting. If any day you want to have a conversation about education and learning, just make sure it's not a Friday and we'll talk. Cool. From Decimal. Game Master Nick has taught me to strip away a lot of what I knew about Game Master Nick has taught me to strip a lot of what I knew about game making away. I sometimes get in my own way when it comes to development. Well, what I see is you're a software guy. And when you are writing for code, you are trying to code your game. And computers think in code like that. People don't. And once you step back and think in wetware, you'll find it goes real well. Don't get rid of your notes like that, because if you ever want to take and go a different route with it, we certainly could talk. Morning, Brett Lankard. And he's greeting everybody, basically. And everybody's greeting Joe. And more greetings for Joe. Sorry. There should have been quotation marks. Have to sounds like a chore. You want to get to. Exactly. Brain is stuck in a snowdrift. I'm feeling the same way. I'm 45 minutes into my show almost. And I feel really just kind of. But we're going to come back, and we'll come back by running an ad, because that's always a good thing. When in doubt, run an ad. And I haven't seen Cindy Koepp in the comments, but given that she was kind enough to give me a full set of Stellarii, and guys, I have to talk to her. These poker chips that are part of the Stellarii game. Hold on. I want to see if I can do something. It has literally been years since I've been able to do this. So I might not be able to. But, hey, I'm starting to get my mobility out back. I'm not fast like I used to be. But part of my physical education / therapy / occupational therapy is getting back my little tricks. I can almost do a poker chip. These are incredibly high quality. They're heavy. She got really good chips. I'm going to have to ask her to tell me again how those work. But since she's here, I'm going to run her ad. It's the slightly lengthy one to give you guys a chance to get caught up. Now, my voice is a little scratchy, so I wasn't going to try and keep up with that one. Let's see. Grant says, when Carl was talking about being a magazine, he was talking about the announcement on Bleeding Cool. Ooh, you made Bleeding Cool very nice. That Beowulf is going to be in stores on March. That is wonderful. And that is... Okay, we got to talk about something before... let's hit this. Speaking of which, if any of you are in your local comic store, please mention to them that Beowulf is ready for pre-order and they should check it out. He's caught up, everyone. Quick, comment dump. Okay, now that call for battle, let's talk for a second. Let's see, is my hair contained? Mostly. It's fascinating because there are levels that people feel are leveling up, and different people have different levels. For Grant, it looks like he's really wants his comic, I assume, to go through a standard distributor into stores. That is a wonderful way to level up. Some people, it's just numbers. Some people, it's a financial amount. Like for me, one of my goals is well, it's not one. It's a whole series of vaguely connected. I have what I call my creator's bucket list, where I want to make certain types of project, and I want to make certain specific projects and just get them made. It's there is one more level of Big Stompy Robots I have the crunch for. I have to iron out a few details with playtesters, and it's going to take a day or more of hard playtesting, set up properly, and a whole lot of proxies to make it work. But it would be the most advanced form of Big Stompy Robots I've ever done. And while complexity doesn't necessarily mean quality, each tier of my game, which is one of my great passions, is building on the other. So the quick play version can be done. All you need is the information that would fit on a business card, and a D10 and a ruler, plus proxies. That's all you would need. The core rulebook features 9 units, scenarios, lore, lots of fun for a great skirmish scale level. The next level will be broader, and it's a different kind of game. It involves everything that's come before, but it's a whole different scale, and there'll be other aspects to it. I'm not talking about it till it's done, outside of, again, my secret playtesters, several of which are in the chat. So that is coming. I'm looking highly forward to it. We also, but I'm sorry, I got off track. Fine, guys, before we go into 2023, I want you guys to seriously start thinking about what the next level means to you. Is it getting more sales of a certain quality? Is it hashtag bring cookie home? Because that's what Brian K. Morris. And I want to talk about Brian. He won't send me a commercial. He needs to. Well, he hasn't sent me. Support Brian BKM at Risingtide.pub so that he can hashtag bring cookie home. He wants to make enough money that his wife can retire from working at the place where she works and stay home with him. I think that's a beautiful and powerful goal. A lot of times my work has integrated goals. The Simple Sword and ongoing books exist to bring sword fight education to people who can't afford it otherwise, may not like the way it's presented, and to ensure that my beliefs on fairness and adaptation for that Western martial arts, like all martial arts, like all arts, are for everyone who wants them. regardless of race, creed, color, gender, wealth, whatever. I'm very passionate on that subject. Physical ability. I want that for everyone. They don't have to accept it, but I want them to have the option. So that is, part of why I do it. Financially, part of why I do it is I want to get it set up where I have consistent royalties so that when I pass, I can have it set up to transfer to my son and provide him income, as he has special needs and will probably not be able to provide full income for himself. I have to be careful. I can easily become quite grim when I think on that subject. But instead, I'm doing something about it to the best of my abilities in the environment I'm given, thanks to my beloved wife, who allows me to stay at home and take care of Sandra. And thanks to you guys who buy my products. And while I'm here, oh no, my hang up of being a footstool help people level up. But friends, I have a question with all this. What is your next level? I want to, and especially next week, not next week, Wednesday. Wednesday is usually my longer show. We'll see how it goes. I want to know how you are going to level up. And what that means to you, what you're doing to accomplish it in the coming year. Because it's a good time to take stock, to reevaluate, to go, I have these mundane tasks. Many of them are just cleaning and getting ahead of, get back on some things. I have these passion projects, and I want to know what drives you. And we have a great, interesting answer. Carl Witzman says, I guess that for me, since I have a pension, money isn't that motivating for me. I guess my goal would be to have some type of critical acclaim, someone to review my work in a positive way. Well, there are some options to get that on a very small scale. And friends, we can easily help our dear friend Carl if that's how he feels leveling up. Wouldn't matter. We are all authors here. We are capable of quality critique, I would say. We need to start when you purchase his works, which you're going to purchase his works, aren't you? We need to reach out and be sure that when we purchase it, leave the reviews. Because Carl just wants his works to be well liked by the community at large and eventually people who have expertise in the matter. We can help him reach that goal. That's wonderful. Now, it looks like it's a quiet day, so I need to talk about something else. And it is completely off topic, but it is completely on brand for me. So I need to tinker just a little bit. And I know this is a very tight time for a lot of people. But, and let me take this comment down. Oh, wait, we have a response. I'm kind of the same way. I would like to make enough money that I didn't have to have a day job, or at least not have to work that hard, but don't care. Exactly. Carl says, well liked or well hated in the case of Mad Gasser. Respected too. I just want my stuff to get out there. I'm not worried about compensation at this stage. I'm just wanting to share my chaos in my brain. I want to see it out there for you. I want you to have that sense of accomplishment. Because I will tell you something. There are certain addictions in this field. And when you open up your box and you see a pile of books that you wrote in the flesh, it is delightful. And completely off topic, we have a topic. Yep. It means way more to me knowing that somebody read my book and liked it. Awesome. Now, while you guys respond to that question, I need to talk about something. I have a friend. Her name is Christy. I've known her a very, 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 very long time. And while we aren't as close as we were, because, that happens in life, I found out Christmas Eve day that she had lost her home to an incredibly shady eviction. Yes, it should be illegal. It was basically manipulated so that you need to get out without it being an eviction, and she has to live in a hotel room and spent Christmas with her kids with basically nothing but a hotel room that was hooked up for her by the hotel company she works at with, etc. So, if you have anything you guys can spare financially, and if you want more details, I don't want to put her life fully on blast. You can find it on. I actually did a Christmas art time with Nick that was in hopes of raising some money for her. I do not know how profitable that turned out, but she is enduring long COVID and trying to take care of her kids as a single mother and living in a hotel. So if you have anything you can give, this is her PayPal. Literally any money that comes to help her in this rough time would be appreciated. And that's at Ducky8729. You don't need to tell me if you did it. In fact, I'd almost prefer you don't, because I believe that charity is best given in as secret as possible, because it should be about helping somebody, not aggrandizing oneself. However, if you different opinion and it would make you more likely to give, and you want to broadcast that you did, please do. Whatever gets help to them. I don't hold others to my rule set. So thank you. Sorry for that interruption. I am called and compelled to try to do some good here. And when that moves upon me, I have no choice. Back to where we are. It means wanting more people. It means way more to me knowing that somebody read my book and liked it. Is there a place people can to review Beowulf? A website. And there's the Amazon ebook version of Beowulf, where you can go there and follow this rather lengthy link and review Beowulf, or acquire it through ebook. I also want to point out, guys, whenever you're sharing your stuff for an Amazon link, if you see where it says Beowulf 1 Grant Lankard ebook /DP, and there's a alphanumeric code that starts with B and ends with G, you only need to share that. That /refer is all metadata that doesn't need to be there. That can intimidate your viewers. So any chance you get to trim the link down to just that, you'll get better responses. Thanks, Grant. Thanks, Carl. That's what we like to see, people helping out. So what I mean is, can I highlight this? It will not let me highlight it. That's one of the problems with StreamYard, is I can't get into the text itself to manipulate it. But that is a great deal. Let's see. I want to run. I haven't run. Let's run another ad real quick, and we'll. Oh yes, because I want to run where did it go? My ads are all discombobulated. I want to run the Life on Korra. If you haven't gotten to watch Mike Jimmy's intro to animation series, where he's basically working on making the full animated pilot for Life on Korra, that the lovely Nita Lanning and the lovely and talented Daphne Nita's talented too in very different ways, but she doesn't take compliments well. And I'm kind of scared of her. So I'm never quite sure how to respond without earning her right. That's a joke. I love you, Nita. That's why I'll be cutting. Oh, no, I'm not going to say that because I get in trouble with it. Anyway. Over at the Indie Comics Network. Wonderful people. They did some great voice acting, and toward the end, Mike Jimmy had to scrape the barrel and get some deranged dude to be an Alzheimer's demented space lizard. But we won't worry about that guy. He's just a guy. Anyway, so let's do that too. I'm going to do that real quick before I get back into this. This is worth it. I'll run that.
If there was any other way, I'd consider it. Let's do it then.
So let's do it. Let's do it then. Let's get into your comments and see what's going on. Then we're going to hop on out, I think. Grant Lankard, please get a hold of me on Facebook or at jbachman@joebach.tech.com so I can get your profile set up for you on the Independent Creators Directory. Same for Jody. Get a hold of Kelly Austin. Please reach out. There are several other people who need to reach out to that and get there, because this is a wonderful opportunity to get a safe place online that you don't have to worry about some of the silliness that's going on, where you're connected to great creators and people. It can become something great with participation. So do it. But with all that being said, I think we really should call it for the day, because it is Christmas vacation. And I kind of want to hang out with Mandy before she runs off to do some other things. And I've got some work to do before Xander gets up. So, guys, I love you all. We will be back Wednesday for another episode of Nevermind the Furthermore. I hope you enjoy the artwork I've been doing. The shorts will be going up throughout the day as I get them posted. And there will be more art, more fun, and who knows what else is going to pop up. So, guys, stay warm, stay safe, keep creating. And you know what? Always make something, because you don't have to, it doesn't have to be perfect. But once you've made it, you can edit it. And at the end of the day, you can't edit a blank page. I will see you soon for another